got no ceiling like you won't break me. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm going so high. I've got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I could walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, it'll matter.
I got the rhymes, you got the beats. All right. 30 years later, we back in the streets. It's time. It's time. Black is time.
Premier
The time has come to play some football at Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, 2 NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Liking, team, go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. And 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Okay, if that first play is an indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. David Onyemata there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shot with a quick toss out wide. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. They'll run here, Etienne. And he'll go down here at the 16. 20-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And a score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They send a man in motion. From the 28. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They've got a man in motion. Third down, it's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here, take the touchback instead.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Chuck working from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Chuck now from the gun. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Saints are going to have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Short pass brought in, and he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Chuck now on 1st down. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. ETN can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard.
ETN again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They're going to run with Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Saints 14, Falcons 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Robinson crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way down to the 36. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Oh, Granderson in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go now. 79. Go check. Go check.
Now Penix off the play action. That's caught at the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Penix on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Well, I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. ETN gets it on his own read. There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Penix here from the gun. This back, it's Robinson. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Falcons with a 3rd and 3. Penix now to throw. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Saw the lane. Hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From midfield on 2nd down. That's completed right side. And he is stumped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sideline is just going to want to move it more from there. But he's going to go back to Still in a great spot. We can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Penix working from the gun. The throw is caught. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Throwing Penix. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. Trying for it with Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Wanted Hill, but it's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be a second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Young Boy Koo after the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Agnew on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not getting much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Getting on the ground with Algier. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
They go play action. Here's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Running left is Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in. The run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Second and 13. They're trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Penix. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side. And no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
They're secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
The right side cut by Olave. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the keeper, here's Shuck. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Working quickly here. Shuck working from the gun. On the move, headed right. That throw behind his intended target. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Getting out to his left. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Here's Shuck, first and 10. Chased out to his right. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints push their lead further to start the half. They press through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Billy Bowman. He'll only just stay out of his own end zone. Down at the 1. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Into the hands of Pitts. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's second and 14. Throwing the out route complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled by the rookie Zaire Thomas.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an opt drop versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with the anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third down, it's Penix. He hauls the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to 1 late in the third. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Throwing, Chuck. It's a big strike to Hill. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's ETN on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck looking to pass here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Out of the gun again to Etienne. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pitch.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They're going play fake with Penix. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Now Penix off the play action. Buying some time left. Throwing deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Robinson on the inside give. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons going for the win here. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. Jukes one defender. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. He lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Reload! Reload!
Now a handoff to Algier. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Algier again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it fourth and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do.